So, I wanted to do a video addressing a couple things politically. For those who don't know me, I run a goofy little Facebook page that I started out as a joke for my friends, and it now attracts up to 2-point-some-odd million visitors a week. Again, as I've always said, it's about the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Don't find myself that fascinating, but apparently what I have to say resonates with people these days, which is a little scary if you think about it. So, as many know, I'm not a Democrat, not a Republican. I'm actually a registered independent. To be more specific, I'm a constitutional conservative. I believe in what the founding fathers envisioned, a very limited federal government constrained by the United States Constitution. Some people call me liberal on some social topics. I'm pro-gay marriage, pro-choice, not because those two particular issues happen to matter to me, but because, let's be honest, I don't want the government in my bedroom, and I don't want the government in my doctor's office. Now, I've been watching the primaries. 6 months ago I was pretty excited. Really good Republican field. Some businessmen, you have some very intelligent people, and it's been whittled down. And originally I was pretty enthusiastic. A lot of talent. But unfortunately, the primaries have kind of devolved into like a middle school playground fistfight. And originally I liked the direction that Donald Trump was steering the conversation, because unlike the establishment Republicans, who have apparently given up on any sort of conservative values, he was steering the conversation in directions that they needed to go. But I'm going to tell you now that the size of Donald Trump's dick is not a direction that the conversation needs to go. No one gives a fuck about the size of your dick, dude, except your wife. I don't care about the size of Marco Rubio's hands or how much he sweats. I don't fucking care. Really, seriously? The size of your dick and how much somebody sweats? What the fuck is that? Here's what I do care about. I care about a broken immigration system. My parents came through Ellis Island. They did it the right way. They came to this country. They added, not detracted. They did not take, they gave. I'm concerned about an astronomical debt that is unsustainable. Seriously, 18, 19 trillion? There is no way, particularly when interest rates rise, for us to ever take care of that. I care about a massive, overreaching federal government. I care about the fact that if you honestly look at numbers, 1/8 of our population isn't working. I care about the fact that welfare and people on welfare has absolutely exploded over the last 10 years. I care about the fact that the political conversation has been steered to the point where law enforcement officers are getting murdered left and right for nothing other than putting on a uniform. Last week, in an area that I used to work, a young rookie officer was murdered on her very first shift. May have actually been her first fucking call. Unheard of. These are the things I care about. I really don't care about the size of your dick, or your fucking hands, or how much you sweat. I'll tell you one thing though, I do care about the fact that you look like a fucking douchebag when you throw that shit out. At a time when the Democrats have a doddering old mental midget socialist and one of the most dishonest human beings on the face of the planet as their only two choices, this election should be a cakewalk, and yet Y'all are fucking it up by talking about your dick. Seriously, we have some very, very serious issues. Our foreign policy is for shit. We have created a terrorist threat. The United States created ISIS. We created it, and it is just an absolutely terrifying threat to us. Our enemies don't fear us anymore. Our allies don't respect us. I'm worried about the size of our military being whittled down to post-World War I levels. The Japanese attacked us because they saw us as weak. It's like people don't pay attention to history. So again, to the candidates out there, this should be easy. One of the most dishonest human beings in political history, and a doddering old socialist. And you two are about to fuck it up. Stop talking about your dick, stop talking about your hands, and start talking about real fucking issues. Simple as that. That's all we want.